You mean they're going to let you just watch?
Huh?
You mean they're just going to let you watch today?
Yep. Spectator today.
You can take some tape too if you want, put some up on the television. Passing out right after they come in the door.
We're down there. Right about halfway over. That's right. Yeah, they gave us what right down there. What, 21? No, that's the next.
Live in the Northwest, signed Gordon Mayor, City of Monroe. Numbers to give away. We're not using the numbers. Look on page 21. If you have Bill Elliott's autograph, you are one of the winners. Wholesale Truck Sport 1985 Oldsmobile from Vancouver, Washington, number 68 will be Larry Gaylor. And starting in the number 27 spot, that's the inside on the 14th row, sponsored by Reynolds and Lifetime Buick. And a 1985 Buick from West Covina, California, the number 22 car will be St. James Davis. Outside of the 13th row, in the Oberg Oil Fillers and Craig Industries Palmer 4-wheel drive Buick from Linwood, California. The 06 car will be Steve Hurley. In the 25th starting spot, he's sponsored by Coca-Cola of Sacramento, a 1985 Oldsmobile. He had 87.029 miles per hour, and Jim Courage qualified this car. The driver from Sacramento, California, number 41 will be Jack Sellers. Pizza is sponsored by Over Oil Fillers, by MSW Wires, by Great Industries. In the zero car from Linwood, California, Gordy Ober. Starting 23rd, with a speed of 89.944 miles per hour, he is sponsored by Comet Trailers by Leonard's Automotive Buick from Yakima, Washington. 72 will be Brad Kendrick.
Brad, we're delighted to have you here. You've got to be somewhat of a hometown favorite name for the state of Washington. You are always down in the field. Do you have you prepared for this race, and are you looking to go the distance and get up a little higher than you started?
Well, we thought we were prepared till we got here, and everything's gone wrong that could go wrong, so we've got another motor in the car. We hope we can finish.
Thank you very much, Brad. Good best of luck to you. Brad Kendrick.
We move to the 11th row, the 22nd starting spot. He had a speed of 92.355 miles per hour in the Talk Naughty Auto World 1985 Buick. From Chico, California, the tallest driver in the circuit is 6'7" and 1/2 inches, J.C. Danielson.
It's always a pleasure to see you here, and of course a pleasure to watch you race on Winston West. I was down at Sears Point and didn't quite get to start that race, but I hope this is going to be a little bit better for you.
Time for some good luck, I believe.
Well, we sure wish it for you today. J.C. Danielson, ladies and gentlemen.
Starting 21st with a speed of 93.323 miles per hour. He's in the number 45 car, the Ehrlich Motors 1985 Chevrolet. The driver today, it'll be a team effort, but the driver that will start out of Redlands, California, number 45, Ron Daniel.
Ron, you've come an awful long way to come up here to Monroe, Washington. We're glad that you're here. Are you going to be trying to put the foot down and get around this track quick as you can to get a little higher where you are?
Yeah, a little bit. Trying to finish, mate.
Trying for a finish? Ron Daniel, thank you very much for being here. Ron Daniel, ladies and gentlemen.
The 20th starting spot. That's in the 10th row on the outside. He had a speed of 93.136 miles per hour. In the 1985 Skoll Oldsmobile Bandit from Rockland, California, 33 car, John Krebs.
John, we're delighted that you came up here this afternoon and you're driving the Skoll Bandit. It's usually the colors that everyone associates with Harry Gant, but you're trying to make your mark in Winston West with the Skoll Bandit car. How's it look for you today?
Well, we've been working hard already. Got me a couple wrong adjustments on the chassis, needless to say, but it's a long race. 500 laps, we'll be there at the end.
Terrific. John Krebs, ladies and gentlemen.
John Krebs, and starting 19th, that's the 10th row inside, with a speed of 93.586 miles per hour in the Quaker State 1985 Oldsmobile, all the way from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Number 4 will be Bob Howard.
Bob, with the exception of Bill Elliott, you've come just about the furthest of anybody. You may find this track to be very fast and very competitive. Have you had a lot of time to get out here and get familiarized with the racetrack?
We had some rain problems the first day. The thing that worked well. Worked pretty good. Made some changes this morning. I think we're hooked up.
Terrific. We wish you the best of luck. Bob Howard, ladies and gentlemen, from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
We move to the 9th row in the 18th starting spot. He had a speed of 93.710 miles an hour. In the Ray Kelly Allison transmission, Gayhood 1985 Pontiac. From West Covina, California, number 74, Ray Kelly.
Ray, we're pleased you're up here with us this afternoon. It is a long race, as we've noted. Do you have any particular strategy for finishing and improving yourself?
Just take care of the equipment and the crew will do the rest.
Thank you very much, Ray, from West Covina, California.
And moving to the inside of the 9th row, the 17th starting spot. He moved it up to 94.333 miles per hour. He's sponsored by the Hooper Stick-Only Fisher Engineering, a 1986 Chevrolet, the 1985 Rookie of the Year for the Winston West from Simi Valley, California, 18, Glenn Stewart.
Glenn, we're especially delighted that you're here, Rookie of the Year, and of course, with a taste of victory, you're looking probably to do a whole bunch better than you qualified here. You normally are further up in the field than this.
1985 Trick Buick. Formerly of Portland, Oregon, he'll be driving the 02 car tonight. A nice welcome back from Concord, North Carolina, Jim Bound.
Jim, you know you've got a lot of fans here in the Northwest, from Portland, from Seattle, from Monroe, and Everett, all over the Northwest. We're just delighted that you're back here with us, racing Winston West once again. You're not obviously qualified as well as you'd like to be, nor are we used to seeing you this far back in the field. What's going to happen with Jim Bound this afternoon to improve that position?
Well, hopefully we'll be able to move up quite a ways. I'm not real pleased with the starting spot, but it's a long ways to go. This morning, I ordered room service and the sellout brought my breakfast. I was late for the driver's meeting, so I'm hoping they be a little better when the race starts.
We always wish you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, from Concord, North Carolina, now formerly Portland, Oregon, Jim Bound.
Also in the 8th row in the 15th starting spot. He had a speed of 94.533 miles per hour. He's in the stick-only Boulevard Automotive 1985 Chevrolet. A real gentleman, a fine young man. A nice welcome here at Evergreen Speedway from Saugus, California, number 35, Pat Mindy.
Pat, you may not remember that I took a quick trip around with you at Sears Point, or rather, excuse me, Seattle International Raceway. Boy, I'll tell you, you know how to go fast. How are you going to translate it to going fast today?
Go faster than I took you around at SIR. We just want to be there at the end and run as hard as we can, and thank everybody to help me get here.
We appreciate that. Pat Mindy, Saugus, California, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks, Greg. We go to the 7th row, 14 starting on the outside. A speed of 94.575 miles per hour. He's sponsored by Mark C. Bloom and Gary Stockman Race Cars and a 1985 Buick. From Bloomington, California, 08 will be Rick McRae.
Rick, we're pleased that you're with us this afternoon. You have been not a regular competitor here in the last couple of years, but we're glad to see you back on the Winston West circuit. Is this the start of maybe a more regular appearance for you in Winston West?
Well, right now we came up there to try to pull one off for a change and finish the race, but we not only want to finish, we'd like to win this one. And I think we got the car running good enough yesterday afternoon that we'll be there at the end. I just have to tell Big Bill to look out.
All right, Big Bill, look out for Rick McRae.
And we're still in the 7th row. Inside 13 starting. The lucky 13. He has a time of 94.691. You can always look towards the finish line because this gentleman finished them all. The 1983, 84, 85 Winston West champion, 3 in a row. In the Handler Security, 1986 Oldsmobile from North Hollywood, California, 78, the defending NASCAR champion, Jim Robinson.
Well, Gary, you just about said it all. What I was going to say, what can you say about this gentleman who's going for his record 4th Winston West championship this year in 1986? Jim, absolutely delighted that you're here. What's going to get the number 78 Oldsmobile into victory lane this afternoon?
Well, I think we've got it where it'll handle right and run this full race, so it's just up to me to keep the thing out of trouble and get it up front and win the race today.
We're pleased you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again for Jim Robinson, 3-time Winston West champion.
By the way, Greg, we do have another 3-time Winston West champion in our crowd today. And we saw him last night, Roy Smith out of Victoria, D.C. Roy, nice to have you here today. One of the all-time favorites, Evergreen and all over the West Coast. As we move up now to the 6th row, number 12, he'll start, and he's also car number 12. He has a speed of 94.977. Sponsored by Peter Miller, by Marshman Roofing, and by Budweiser. 1986 Chevrolet, one of the top rookies from Bakersfield, car 12, Terry Petras.
Jerry, you looked real strong at Sears Point when I was down there in the pits, and let me tell you, it was a fine finish for you, 3rd down there, and I know that you're going to do tremendously well in your rookie year. What's going to do it for you here at Monroe?
Well, I just hope to go around 450 laps, and the last 50 laps go to the front.
That's what we all are looking for. Thank you, Terry Petras.
We move to the inside of 6th row, starting position number 11. And we move up a mile an hour at 95.210. He's sponsored by Northline Peterbilt, by Western Truck Brokers, and a 1986 Ford Thunderbird. From Spokane, Washington, the top rookie right now, number 26, Chad Lill.
Well, Gary, here's a guy that really does have fast feeder, and he's fast feeder racing. Chad, you're going to be putting the hammer down trying to get up to the on just as soon as you can, but it is a long race. What's the strategy going to do as far as that goes?
Well, I'd just like to kick back and take it easy, stay out of problems for the first 400 laps, and then race to win the last 100 laps.
We'd like to see you. You're always competitive, tremendous effort everywhere you go. You're a terrific guy, and let's hear it again one more time for Chad Litter, Fast Fever Racing, Spokane, Washington.
And before we go to the top 10, we'd like to introduce some people standing right down there. Our Winston friends, they do so much for auto racing throughout the entire United States. And of course, this is the Peterbilt. We thank the Peterbilt sponsorship, but the Winston Washington 500 also. And they brought their entire crew out, fellas who are charged of 65 short tracks, plus every race for the Winston West. And their team manager out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Mr. Kelly Riley. Kelly, raise your hand, let us know who you are. You bet. He's assistant team manager, also from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Jim Foreman. And along with Jim working down there is assistant team manager Larry Tiger. And I tell you, they did a good job for us because they brought a lovely gal out. And it's going to be the last chance you get to see her as a Miss Winston. Kind of breaks our heart up here in the booth. And she'll be married 2 weeks from now. She's going to be Mrs. Winston. But I think they make them go out and pick maybe tobacco leaves. I'm not sure once they're married. She's a sweetheart from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. How about welcome here to Washington, Miss Winston Allison Aldridge. What a dandy gal, you bet. We go to our top 10. Row number 5 on the outside, 10th fastest qualifier, a speed of 95.531 miles per hour. In McKnight Racing 1986 Ford Thunderbird, all the way from Brandy Springs, Virginia. 83 car, Sumner McKnight.
Sumner, you've been looking strong all weekend. That Ford is really rolling out there. 10th starting position is an excellent place to go for 500 laps. What's going to take it? What's going to do it for you, and how are you going to take this race?
We're going to take it easy for the first 499 and go ahead and win the last lap, I guess.
Something like Ron Eaton did last night?
Hopefully, yeah. Gary, by the way, is Brandy Station.
Brandy Station, did you get that, Gary? Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. A big hand again for Sumner McKnight.
Thank you, Sumner. I'll tell you, when you start talking about Brandy, I thought it flowed like water. Brandy Station, Virginia. All right, sitting also in the 5th row, inside. Starting number 9, he had a speed of 95.727 miles per hour. And the Lejeune Engineering, Totem Welding, 1985 Oldsmobile from Victoria, British Columbia, 44, Bill Hitchcock.
You know, we're so pleased that our northern neighbors are down here racing stock cars with us, and I know you guys up there in Victoria and Vancouver area are all big stock car racing fans, and I'm sure you'd like to hold the honor of Canada High, and certainly the honor of BC as you race around this racetrack this afternoon. What's going to do it for you?
Well, hopefully we got the car dialed in. We're having a bit of a problem with the lower shaft bearing in the quick change, and we're kind of hoping it's going to go to 500 laps. I don't know, it didn't feel good, and we've been trying 3 days to get a bearing, and I don't know, there doesn't seem to be anybody in this country who's got one, so I don't know, there's, 30 race cars here, and we can't find a bearing, but anyway, that's okay. Well, hopefully we'll hang in there, and I hope it runs all day long.
Terrific. We certainly hope so, too. We wish you the best of luck. Bill Hitchcock from British Columbia.
We move to the 4th row, 8 starting. Outside of the 4th row, he's sponsored by Worshall, Ash, Lewis Auctioneers, by Stant Industries, the 1986 Pontiac. Hit a speed of 95.889. He had the track record until this weekend. From Bridalveil, Oregon, 04, the legend, Herschel McGriff.
What can I say about a guy that's been winning races longer than I've been alive? I feel like I'm getting old. Herschel, you're getting younger every year and better every year. This is further back than you're used to starting, but it is a long race, and I know you probably got something, probably a few somethings up your sleeve. What might those be, or can you reveal those to us?
Well, I can't really say. Of course, I'd like to start as close to the front, but this kind of gives me a challenge, and we're working good. The car's working well, and we try to do new things to qualify. Sometimes we go backwards to the frontwards, but I hope I can keep my reputation up and finish. We had a good finish here last year, and hopefully we can be a little better. But nice to see all these people out. Nice to be up here in the sunshine and be back up in row. And I think the promoters here are doing a great job.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Herschel McGriff.
In the 4th row, inside. inside the 7th starting position. He had a speed of 95.964 miles per hour, making a start in the big car this time. He's a 1985 NASCAR North champion. He's sponsored by Wholesale Truck Parts, the John Keeper 1985 Chevrolet from East Wenatchee, Washington. In the 98 car, Garrett Evans.
Garrett, you had an absolutely sterling 1985 season in the NASCAR Northwest Tour. Not so hot this year, although you're still right up to the point. We're delighted that you're here racing Winston West. Is this what you'd like to be doing even more than the Northwest Tour, or are you going to try to do both?
We're going to try to do a little bit of both. This is kind of a new thing for us. We're going to see what happens after this first race and go from there.
As always, Garrett Evans, we wish you the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, East Wenatchee, Washington, Garrett Evans.
And Greg, we move to the 3rd row. 6th fastest qualifier. Outside the 3rd row, he's at a time of 96.207 miles per hour. He's in a Bridgestone Racing 1986 Chevrolet, sponsored by Suncrest Motorhomes from South El Monte, California, the 32 car, Ruben Garcia.
Ruben, I'm just personally delighted that you're up as far as you are. There's 6th place. That is just super. And you are definitely not going to be laying back. I know you're going to be charging, but obviously with 500 laps to go, you can't be charging all the time. What are you going to do to try to get around this racetrack quick and yet not waste equipment?
Well, first of all, I'm really delighted to be up to 6 myself. I didn't think we were going to do that well, but I'm really happy about that. The thing that I've got to worry about is the people that are behind me. I'm not worried about the people that are in front of me. I got to worry about Garrett, Herschel, Sumner, Jim Robinson, those people. But believe me, I want to give it all I got. I want to thank all my fans for coming out, because I really appreciate it, and I love them all. Thank you.
Again, from South El Monte, California, Ruben Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand.
And starting in the 5th spot, he had a time of mile per hour, it should be 96.686 in the Bridgestone Racing Chevrolet. Making his first start in the Winston West, a many-time winner in the open circuit, one of the fine drivers in all the West Coast. Driving the 99 car from Bakersfield, California, Mike Chase.
Mike, you traveled a long way to make your first start in Winston West, and although you're a very experienced race driver, this has got to be a different kind of racing for you. How do you feel about running the Peterbilt 500?
Well, it's really great to be here. It's a lot different than the light cars I drive in these heavy cars, and the thing here is we got to finish first and win second, so we'll take our time at the end. We'll be there.
Terrific. We wish you all the best. Mike Chase from Bakersfield, California.
We move to row number 2. 4 starting outside in row number 2 with a speed of 96.969 miles per hour in the 1986 Chevrolet sponsored by California Cooler. The 2-time Winston West champion, the veteran from Redding, California, the 73 car, Bill Schmidt.
Bill, we're looking for some great things from you today. We know you're going to be tough, and we know you're going to be very competitive, and thankfully it hasn't been too hot, so you won't need to keep cool in the cooler machine. But how is it going to be for 500 laps? Is it going to be lay back and wait, or is it going to be charge and keep charging?
Well, I don't really believe it'll be any layback and wait type situation. Last year was all went out for 500 laps, and it seemed like that's all we did for 500 laps. So I'm looking forward to this. That's probably the way it'll be running. I think what Ruben had to say was probably true. What's behind us is the one thing we got to worry about. We're not too worried about the ones in front of us, because we can see them. It's the ones you can't see. But we're thankful that we're here, and we thank the people in Monroe, and I wanted to enjoy racing in Monroe. We're proud to bring the California Cooler Race Machine here.
Well, from all indications, Bill, you're going to do a terrific job, and you did a great job last year. You're always a tough competitor. We wish you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, a big hand for Bill Schmidt of the California Cooler Machine.
And then we go to our top 3 now. 2nd row, inside, all 3 of the top 3 cars broke the track record. In 3rd spot, he had a time or speed of 97.098 miles per hour. Our defending champion for the Winston Washington 500, sponsored by Peterbilt, a 1986 Ford, formerly of Puyallup, Washington, now from Campobello, South Carolina, 79, Derek Coates.
don't want to spin a tire right off the bat. We're going to play a very patient waiting game and see what kind of dogfight we get out of Bill and Ron up there. And we'll just kind of wait and see if we can't make 500 laps. Hopefully we're up.
Well, I'm sure you're going to say up front, Derek, if everything stays together, we wish you the best of luck today. We're delighted that you're here running a Winston West event here in Monroe, Washington. From Campbell, South Carolina, Derek Cole.
And now our front row. And I'll tell you, this gentleman, he absolutely is the short track racing of the West Coast. With a guy alongside him who is the super speedway racing back east. He had a time of 97.342 miles per hour in the 1985 Honda Buick from Tacoma, Washington, 7-car from Eaton.
Ron, you won very convincingly last night, even though it was a squeaker to the last lap. But by golly, you showed them that you had the stuff. And on the 99th lap, you passed Bob Fox, went for the victory. That's got to be on your mind today. We're looking for another very great performance from you, and I know that it's going to be a longer race by a good sum on the longer track, 400 more laps. What's it going to take, Ron, to win this race?
I think about everybody's kind of mentioned what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot of stamina to be there. I just hope that I'm right up there so we can put on the same show that we did last night, because I know I can run with the front runners. And if we can sit there and make the last pit stop and we're going to be able to run to the inside, you're going to let the fast cars go to the inside this time. Last year it used to be all on the line. The spectators don't think you're going to realize you're going to see something different. It's going to be run like you do back east, where we're on the same lap. The leaders get to slow down the low groove and run, and we don't have to be sorted out by slow cars.
Ron, wherever you go, you put on a terrific competitive show. We're sure looking for great things from you today. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tacoma, Washington, Ron Eaton.
And on the pole position, as you all know by now, with great coverage in all the papers, his time was 23.80 seconds, 97.690 miles an hour. There's not much you can say about this gentleman that hasn't already been said. We know that he makes $22,500 every time he starts a race, but the fellows that are running behind him can remember that in 1976 he started at Rockingham and only made $640. It's been a success story, a family story. It's the Coors Melling 1986 Ford Thunderbird. The man car from Dawsonville, Georgia, Bill Elliott.
Bill, we're a piece down the road from Dawsonville, Georgia. I mean, obviously, from the sound of those fans, there's a few people here who think you're pretty all right.
Well, a little bit north and a little bit west, but yes, everywhere I go, there's always a lot of nice people I meet, and, here the people have been extra nice to us. Everybody's really opened up and really talked with us and really showed us the way around here, and I really appreciate that a lot.
Well, we appreciate you being here more than I think we've been even able to show you by our applause. An absolutely sterling 1985 season. 11 super speedway wins. Short track racing has not to date been a forte, or certainly not one where you have had a lot of victories. However, here in Monroe, Washington, a new track record. You're obviously at the front of the field. This has got to be weighing heavily on your mind. Is this the time, and is this the place to vindicate that Bill Elliott is a good short track driver?
Well, I think back east we just had a lot of problems, and we've always been in the wrong place at the right time in an accident or something like that. But the car's not really run that bad back on the East Coast. But yet, out here's a little bit different. You got some good competition out here. Looking forward to racing hard with Ron. Derek will be a strong contender, and all the guys up there. To me, just the run of 500 laps will be, a feat within itself.
Bill, just the fact that you're here is tribute enough, and we certainly appreciate that. Again, let's have a great big round of applause. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville, Georgia, Bill Elliott.
What a fantastic lineup. So happy you're by here. The sun is now going to come out, and we're going to have the race of a lifetime. You're going to see at the Peterbilt Winston, Washington 500. The second time a 500-lap race on the West Coast, and brought to you by Bob, John, and Mickey Beadle of International Productions. We appreciate that, gentlemen. What do you think, Robert?
Well, after the race we had last night, I don't know if I can stand what's about to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, get your seat comfortable. Take a look down in front. You'll see the Coors Bearwolf down there. I'll bet it's nice and comfortable in that outfit, huh, Mr. Bearwolf?
All right. Bob, they did say that back up. The Winston people like a group photo of all of them. Is that correct? It's not. Okay, thank you very much. I like that. We're doing all with hand signals. A yes if it's correct, and we'll just keep talking, and a no if it's not. I like that a lot. But the racing's going to be much better than our communication.
Oh, yeah, there's just an incredible amount of excitement and things going on. The time is now 1 minute past 1 o'clock, and we are not that far away from the introduction and the start. One interesting note that I am impressed with, every place Bill Elliott goes to race, you know that every car driver has to have a lap counter, somebody who is officially counting laps. It's just one of the parts of racing that has to be done. Scoring for Bill Elliott, again in this race today, is Mrs. Bill Elliott, Martha Elliott. I think that's marvelous. She goes with him and does that tough job. This one in a 500 lapper. Now, welcome to the Evergreen Speedway, the largest auto race in the Northwest this year. This letter from Willis D. Tucker, the Snohomish County Executive. This annual event at our Evergreen State Fairgrounds in Monroe is drawing top drivers and top dollars from all over the country. We especially welcome every driver and are thrilled to have NASCAR's most popular driver in the Evergreen Speedway, Bill Elliott from Georgia. Every driver will be determined to go under the checkered flag first, so this should be a thrilling event. Enjoy the NASCAR Peterbilt Winston Washington 500 West stock car race and the rest of the season at our Evergreen Fairgrounds. That from the Snohomish County Executive, who is here in the grandstand, and you'll see her. Sid Carpenter, Veterans Washington, are you here? And where are you if you are here? You need to come down and claim your mini replica car of Bill Elliott's Grand National stock car. We got a Winston official behind me saying if he didn't want it, he'll take it. And if the Winston official's going to have to fight me first. Sid, where are you? Sid Carpenter. Did not have to be present to win. Well, if Sid is not here, that's fine. We'll get it to Sid anyway. We appreciate it. And are there any further drawings that we need to do down here? If not, Gary, Bob, back up to you.
Thank you. Good job. We need a score for the 04 car. First of all, car, 04 car, we need a score for you, please. We'll give you our rundown right now of our NASCAR officials. We're very proud of the NASCAR officials. All here, I'd also like to welcome a former NASCAR official and his wife, Ken and Barbara Piper, the former competition director for the West Coast. Ken working with NASCAR from 1954 through 1985. Nice to have you here. Guest of Bob Beal. Ken Piper, now living in San Felipe, Baja, California.
Down to the field, Mr. Armstrong, a special award is to be made.
Thank you very much. Reg Midgley, a former promoter from Victoria, BC, is that correct, sir? Would like to make a very special award to Bob and Mickey Beal. Reg?
Thank you very much. Each year we have a Western Auto Racing Promoters Association. We meet in Reno, Nevada. There's some 300 people attend that meeting. The intention of the meeting is for the betterment of auto racing in general. We present one major award each year, and we're very proud that last year that we're all very lucky to have the Beatles here at the Evergreen Speedway in Monroe, Washington, doing such a great job for the Seattle area. This major award says the Western Auto Racing Promoters Association First Class Promotion of the Year, awarded to the Beatles Evergreen Speedway in recognition of outstanding presentation of the Winston Washington 500 NASCAR 1985. We congratulate them. I think you should applaud them.
Thank you very much, Reg. We enjoy putting this race on. It's great that the fans can come out and support a show that makes it possible. Without the fans wanting to see this type of racing and wanting to see high-quality racing, it's impossible to put on. So our thanks to you for coming out today and making this type of racing possible. Thank you. Not only the
fans that we would like to thank. As you know, that we ran a team, Evergreen, myself, and Roy Smith from Victoria drove for us for 3 years. Roy won the championship, and Jim Robinson then. Without these drivers, and I know what they spend, they're coming and doing Evergreen a great service. Guys like Jim Robinson, I've seen him with 2 or 3 guys on the crew and flogging away and then still be able to win a race. And having Bill Elliott come out and support, I don't think Bill knows really himself what he's done for auto racing. But what I'd like to have is a big hand for the guys that are out on that track to put on the show for you guys this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob Beadle. Bob's great to bring the 500 here and is successful. Great job. The general manager, Mickey Beadle, and thank you, Rick Bickley, also John Beadle. They're the ones that did it all for you. Our NASCAR officials, by the way, our Vice President of Western Operations, Ken Clapp, out of Rio Del Mar, California. Our Director of Racing, he'll be up to the top with Bob Hardwick, myself. From Highlands, California, Bob Sweeney. Our Director of Public Relations, Owen Curtis Jr. out of Scotts Valley.
First, I'd like to honor our guests from Canada by singing their national anthem, and they'll remain standing for our national anthem. And please join and sing with me. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriots love in all thy sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, proud and free, and stand on guard, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, glorious and free, we stand on guard, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare of bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Robert Juliet. Welcome, Winston. Peterville. Washington 500.
That's one giant blood bomb. That's the flight back to North Carolina for Kelly Riley and crew. That's early.
They forgot to take the net off the balloon.
And it was
36 loose balloons and 400 of them in a bag going up.
and one little guy hanging on.
There's still that little dude hanging on there? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I turn you over now to the main man in our county, the Homish County executive who's been a friend of racing, and we appreciate it on a beautiful day at the Snohomish County Fairgrounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr.
Chevrolet out of Simi Valley. Number 18, Glenn Stewart in the 17th spot. How about it down the end there? This time around, they'll go about 3 laps, Bob said. To warm up? No. Good time to stand up and give them away. They got 500 big ones. You bet they can see you. They know it. Out front. Right now, the hands are coming out. They see the great fans of the entire state of Washington. Super job. You bet it. Your people. Starting 16th to the 02 car. The Somers Racing engine goes out of record. 02 from Memphis is what it will be inbound. Starting 15th to the 35 car from Saugus, California to Stickholme Boulevard Chevrolet and City. In a 14th position, 08 from Bloomington, California to Mark C. Blue. Car will be Rick McRae, 13th on the grid. The 3-time champion, number 78 in the Hanner Security Oldsmobile from North Hollywood, the North Hollywood Cowboy, Jim Roberts. In the 12th spot, number 12, Terry Petras, in the Petras Builder, 1986 Chevrolet out of Bakersfield, California. Starting 11th from Spokane, Washington, and Northland Peterbilt. Western Truck Brokers, Thunderbird will be Chad Little. In the 10th spot, from Brandy Station, Virginia, the McKnight Racing 85 Thunderbird, 83 car Thunderbird Knight, starting 9th. In the 44 car, from Victoria, British Columbia, the June Engineering Total Welding Oldsmobile, Bill Hitchcock. Starting number 8, the 04 car, the Great Veteran. The 58-year-old driver from Brattleboro, Oregon, will be Herschel August in a 1986 Pontiac. In the 7th spot, from East Wenatchee, Washington, the wholesale truck part Chevrolet, Garrett Evans. Starting 6th, in the 3, Robert Garcia from South El Monte, California, in the Stone Racing Chevrolet. Starting 5th, there's Stone Racing Chevrolet from Bakersfield. In first round, the 99 car, Mike Chase. In the 4th spot, the California Cooler, 1986 Chevrolet from Reading, California, 73, Bill Smith. In the 3rd, from Capitol, South Carolina, in the Peterbilt Ford, number 79, Jerry Coates. And your front row, in the 7th car, the Bondo Buick from Tacoma, Washington, Ron Eaton. On the pole position for the Peterbilt, Winston Washington 500. In the Forest Valley, 86 Ford from Dawsonville, Georgia, the 9th car, Bill Elliott.
Particularly nice to have Bill Elliott not only here with us this year, but this car. He's got his own car, his own crew, everything the way he wants it. He couldn't have it better. We got a great thrill coming for us this afternoon.
They'll have 1 lap to go when they get here, Bob. 1 lap to go. Director of Racing Operations and the Chief Steward, Bob Sweeney, out of Highland, California. Control from the tower with you and I. Our starter with the Don Crater from Torrance. He takes a message from upstairs and we look at our pace car. Bill Elliott now, look it out, get those tires warm. We've got to watch the first lap, Bob. The outside cars, Eaton a quick car, Schmidt a quick car, Garcia, they know they've got to stay with it.
Ronnie knows this track like he knows his own driveway, too, Gary.
Absolutely. If he can hold tight, Elliott cannot put the speed he wants. He can't flare up or they'll come together. Bill Elliott in the course selling for Dean Ray. Don Prager holds up the 1 Prager up. That front row, Bill Elliott in the 9 car, the 7 car, Ronnie. Second row, 79. Goes Jerry Coates and the 73 car, Bill Schmidt. The top 4 set to go. A rookie in that 5th spot, the 99 car, is Mike Chase outside Ruben Garcia. Both in Bridgestone Racing Chevrolet. We will watch for the pace car now. Pick up the pace, the dive up. You're going to see history in a few moments. The pack looks right. Don Crager looks him over. Our Chief Steward, Bob Sweeney, on the radio right now. Hey, look, we go, ready, lead 3 and 4. St. James Davis, 22 car with the Bravo. What we got down the fence? Where's Fred? My boy, Fred Armstrong. And he works over toward Bill Hitchcock. The number 9 qualifier in that 44 car to Victoria, British Columbia. And we are now under yellow. The yellow laps do count in NASCAR racing. Yellow laps count in the Winston West. Bill Elliott runs first and second place on the 79 car. Derek Cope, last year's winner, has moved up a position. After 10 green flag laps, the yellow coming out for Ruben Garcia with a Bravo. building.